Hello friends, today we are going to deal the difference between electromotive force and potential difference. It's a very important topic and the questions are frequent on this. First of all, the understanding part itself is a very good concept. If you understand the thing, it will be easier for you to deal the numericals and deal the theory. First of all, let us consider or let us understand the concept behind electromotive force and potential difference. First, electromotive force. Electromotive force, in short we call it EMF. In short we call as EMF. Now, what do you understand by the word EMF? Main thing is this, let us understand the thing first. It is a device which supplies energy to the flow of charge and thereby maintain the flow of charge in a circuit. Write down. It is a device which supplies energy to the charge to flow and thereby maintain the flow of charge in the circuit. Basically, it is the work done in converting non-electrical energy into electrical energy per unit charge. That has to be taken care of. यहाँ पर देखिए दो चीज हमको देखना है. Supplies energy to the charge and maintain the flow of the charge. And maintain the flow. एक चीज सदा याद रखिएगा, कोई एक्स्ट्रा चार्ज सप्लाई नहीं करता है. ये सेल है या फिर बैटरी है या कुछ और है, ये एक्स्ट्रा चार्ज सप्लाई नहीं करता है. ये चार्ज में एनर्जी सप्लाई करता है एंड पुशेस द चार्ज टू फ्लो. दैट हैज टू बी टेकन केयर ऑफ. फॉर एग्जांपल, यू कैन सी, फॉर एग्जांपल, सेल और बैटरी thermocouple. A coil rotating in a magnetic field or a conducting coil rotating in a magnetic field. Etc. These are few examples which can supply energy to the charge for the flow, means potential differences are developed and currents used to flow. One thing you keep in mind. Second thing, I think you must have understood this. Note down each and every topic, every word is important, keep in mind. इस चीज को सदा ध्यान रखिए. जो भी चीज बोल रहा हूं, you will, these sort of examples are very important. from the examination point of view. Now, another way we can define this as दूसरी तरीका से हम लोग इसको समझेंगे कि निगेटिव पोटेंशियल से पॉजिटिव पोटेंशियल तक, मीन्स लो पोटेंशियल से हाई पोटेंशियल तक चार्ज को ले जाने में जितना काम उसके ऊपर करना पड़ता है वो हमारा ईएमएफ है. That work done is stored as the energy of that charge. So we'll write it in a different way. The work done on the charge to move it from negative potential, or better you write low potential, to high potential. That has to be taken care of. This is the very important word, on. This is a very important word, on. The work done on the charge to move it from low potential to high potential is the EMF of the cell. That has to be taken care of. One thing. Second thing, if delta W is the amount of work required, is the amount of work done in moving delta Q amount of charge from negative to positive potential, then the EMF of the cell E is defined as E is equal to delta W by delta Q. That has to be taken care of. E is defined as delta W by delta Q. Always keep in mind, work done in moving the charge from negative to positive means low to high potential, then the EMF is defined by this. अब हमको ये बताइए, वर्क डन का यूनिट क्या होता है? जूल. चार्ज का यूनिट क्या होता है? कूलम. So the unit is EMF is joule per coulomb. That is joule per coulomb, and it is called volt. So unit of EMF is volt. That has to be taken care of. One thing. Second thing that we are supposed to deal is, what is potential difference? पहले पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस भी समझ लेते हैं ना. अगर यहां बात समझ में आ गई है तो थोड़ा सा आगे बढ़ते हैं और हम लोग देखते हैं व्हाट इज पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस. डिफरेंस डेल्टा V. The word itself says it is the difference of potential between two terminals of the battery when current flowing through it. It is the difference of potential between two terminals of the battery of the cell when current flowing through it. It can again be written as or the difference is work is done on the charge is EMF. Mind the word on. Mind the word on. The charge while the flow from negative to positive terminal inside the cell is EMF. Work done by the charge. Mind the word by. While flowing from positive to negative terminal outside the cell is potential difference. That is, we can write it is the work done by, mind the word by, the charge to flow outside the cell in a circuit is called the potential difference. Is called the potential difference. That has to be taken care of. बातें समझ में आ रही है? एक बात सदा ध्यान रखिए, जब ईएमएफ होता है तो एनर्जी स्टोर होता है बैटरी में. जब हम लोग पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस निकालते हैं तो एनर्जी यूज होता है. तो वर्क डन ऑन द चार्ज, माइंड द वर्ड ऑन, वर्क डन ऑन द चार्ज इज ईएमएफ. वर्क डन बाय द चार्ज, माइंड द वर्ड बाय, वर्क डन बाय द चार्ज इज पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस. ठीक है. इसी तरह से ईएमएफ को हम इस तरह से डिफाइन करें. व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस? लेट अस डिफरेंशिएट द टू. नाउ लेट अस डिफरेंशिएट द ईएमएफ एंड पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस. कैन आई? Let us now deal with the difference between EMF and potential difference. Difference between EMF and potential difference. पहला, EMF is the work done on the charge to acquire energy for the flow in the circuit. Second, the potential difference is the work done by the charge while flowing in the circuit. Third point, let us write. Have you written? Fine. Third is work done. Sorry, EMF is the potential difference between the terminals of the cell when it is open circuited, means no current flows through the cell. Fourth, the potential difference is the difference in potential between the terminals of the potential of the cells when the circuit is closed. That is, current flows through the circuit, through the cell. That has to be taken care of. ये दो चीज बेटा सदा ध्यान रखना, जब भी हम लोग EMF निकालते हैं तो आइसोलेटेड बैटरी का निकालते हैं. इट इज नॉट कनेक्टेड एनीवेयर. उसका जो पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस होता है between the terminals of the cell, that is the EMF of the cell. That is the EMF of the cell. उसी को जब सर्किट पे कनेक्ट कर देते हैं तो करंट यूज टू फ्लो, और उस समय जो पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस होता है वो होता है पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस ऑफ द सेल. इस चीज का सदा ध्यान रखिएगा. तो हम लोग देखेंगे कि पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस इज समवॉट लेसर देन द EMF. कितना लेसर होगा, क्या होगा, दैट वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस. बच्चों, यहां तक किसी तरह का कोई कमी है, कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा है तो बोलते जाओ. मुझे ऐसा नहीं लगता कि कुछ भी बात समझ में नहीं आई हो. फिर भी लेट अस डिस्कस द थिंग ग्राफिकली. एक बार ग्राफिकली समझ जाएंगे तो हमको लगता है कि सारी बातें आप ठीक ठीक समझ जाएंगे. लेट अस ड्रॉ अ सर्किट. Let us draw the circuit. This is E, zero potential, E. This is the internal resistance of the cell, the small r, current I is flowing through it, and this is the external resistance R connected to the circuit. Now what we see? Let us draw the graph. This is the from 0 to this. It will go on no change up till here. Here, some of the potential will drop. This is IR. Okay. Now after this is the voltage V. After this, up till here, it will not change. And this whole will be used while crossing this, while passing this resistance R. So this is IR. One thing you keep. So from here what we see? This potential difference is E minus IR. This IR potential loss is inside the cell. I have told you small r is the internal resistance of the cell. Small r. Therefore we can write V is equal to E minus IR. बच्चा लोग इस चीज का सदा ध्यान रखना, the potential difference between the terminals of the cell in a closed circuit is always lesser than the potential difference between the terminals of the cell in the open circuit. जो भी लॉस होता है, it is due to the internal resistance of the cell. That should be taken care of. So, whensoever we deal in a circuit, we talk of V and not of E. Keep in mind. We talk of V and not of E. When we are required to find E, we are supposed to take the internal resistance of the cell simultaneously. So this is very, very important formula, and the concept is very, very useful while dealing with the cells. So V is equal to E minus IR. V is equal to E minus IR. That has to be taken care of. बच्चों देखो, ये कंसेप्ट अच्छे लोगों को ठीक से समझ में नहीं आता है. लोग बाकी केवल फॉर्मूला को याद कर लेते हैं और उसके बाद आगे बढ़ते हैं. मैंने कई बच्चों को देखा है कि यहाँ स्मॉल आर की जगह कैपिटल आर ही यूज कर देते हैं, वो जिसके कारण कब 2V हो गया, वो क्वेश्चन ही गलत हो गया. आपको क्लियरली कंसेप्ट में आपको ये चाहिए, ये आर जो है इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ द सेल है, आई जो है करंट फ्लोइंग थ्रू द बैटरी है, ई इज द ईएमएफ. जो पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस आउटसाइड मिल रहा है हमको, इस लॉस के बाद मिल रहा है. ये लॉस हमारा बैटरी के अंदर ही हो जाता है. नो डाउट समटाइम्स इट इज वेरी स्मॉल, बट it is there. It is there. That has to be taken care of. Okay. Can I proceed? Yes. बच्चों यहां तक हमको लगता है ठीक है, समझ में आ गया है. और कोई अगर समझ में नहीं आया है तो आप कमेंट कर सकते हैं. कमेंट में क्वेश्चन पूछिए, आराम से पूछिए, और ये मुझे भी मोटिवेट करेगा और आपको भी मोटिवेट करेगा. You will get the answer simultaneously. One thing. Second thing, अगर कोई बात समझ में नहीं आती है तो उसके बारे में बोलिए, और समझ में आती है तो दूसरों को बताइए. इस वीडियो को अगर आप चाहते हैं कि ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोग बेनिफिटेड हों तो इसको लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए. In the next lecture, we will be dealing with combination of resistance. Series combination, parallel combination, that will be dealt in the next lecture. Thank you very much.